back to my channel. Today's video is all about what's in my makeup bag. I'll just do a run through of everything that's in here. Any products that I mention, I'll leave links down below for them, and if you have any questions, just leave them below. So I'm going to jump straight in for you, and first things first, look at the makeup bag. This one is from Primark. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's quite a large one, as I do use this 3 to 4 days a week when I go to my boyfriend's, but it's absolutely amazing. The best part is it was only £4, and when you open it, it has compartments. I absolutely love this idea, the fact that I can put everything into compartments, I know where it is, and do it by order, and it's just incredible. First things first, I'll run through my makeup brushes for you. I don't have as many in here as what I'd usually use, just because these are mainly for travelling with, but I'll run through them in order for you. First up is my foundation brush, and this is a new one to my collection, and it is by Makeup Addiction. It's a large flat top buffer brush. It's incredible. I find it buffs in well, it blends, does everything I want to. It's my new baby, definitely. Next up is my powder brush, and this is actually a dupe of the Makeup Forever? No, a dupe of the MAC Duo Fibre brushes. It's incredible, works my powder well. I used to use the Real Techniques powder brush, but I just began to find it a bit too bulky and not as soft as this one, definitely. This one was actually off eBay, so it was quite cheap. Next up is my blush brush, and this one is by Real Techniques. This one is a lovely brush. I don't actually know which one it is because it has rubbed off. And I know they do have a new blush brush out now, so I'll try and find it online. But like I said, it works well. Next up is my contour brush. Contouring is something I like to do every day, just because I'm not the slimmest of people, and anything to make me look skinnier, I will do. This one is by MUA, and it's the F6. Next up is my highlighter brush, and this one's by Zoeva. It's just a perfect size to highlight, does what it says, and that's the 105 Luxe Highlight brush. Next up are a couple of eye brushes. The first eyeshadow brush is by Real Techniques, and it is the domed shadow brush. Works well on the lid, just does what it says. Next up is my favourite crease brush, and this is again by Zoeva. This one is incredible. A lot of people have said this is a dupe for the Max Crease brush, and it definitely is. And this is the 227 Luxe Definer brush. My last one is again Zoeva, and this is my brow brush. It's a small brow brush, but it's just amazing. This is definitely my favourite brow brush by far, and it is the 322 Brow Line. I find it's quite short and not hard, but it's not too soft, so it won't go out of line kind of thing, but it's definitely worth the money, and I think it was only around £6. Next is onto my face products. I'll try to do them in order of how I apply them. So first up is the primer, and this is the matte primer from George at Asda. Yes, Asda! It's incredible, and it was only £3. It says, reduces shine, worn alone or under makeup, matte primer, contains sweet almond oil and vitamin E. So it sounds perfect as well. It's kind of a pink type liquid. It's not too runny, but once blended in, it reduces my redness, keeps my shine away, does everything, and it doesn't break me out. Oh yes, it doesn't break me out. I find a lot of primers can break me out, so I'm a bit wary of which ones I use, but this is definitely my favourite at the moment. Next up is foundation, and I'm currently loving the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is perfect. It applies like a dream. It feels so lightweight but gives amazing coverage. It is more recommended for dry skin, but I find it actually clung to any dry patches that I had, so I don't know, I think it is probably a hit or miss. But if you have oily skin, don't be put off by the glow part of it, because it doesn't glow, it just makes you look healthy, and I absolutely love that one at the moment. Next up are concealers. I'm currently using two. I use one for my under eyes and one to highlight. The one for my under eyes is actually the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This stuff is, oh, it's amazing. It's not thick, but once blended, it goes quite lightweight, but it definitely covers my dark circles really well. A lot of people have compared this to the MAC Pro Longwear, but I honestly couldn't compare them. If you'd like me to do a review of each and pop on each eye one of each so you can see the difference. I could do that for you as I do own both. Just let me know in the comments below, but it is definitely a good concealer for only like £3. Next up is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This one I picked up a few months ago, and I did want it for my under eyes, but I don't find it's enough coverage, to be honest. But it is actually perfect to highlight because it's that creamy like the NARS concealer. It works wonders. Next up are powders, and I do currently use two. The first one is the Vichy Derma Blend Setting Powder. This stuff is just one that you have to buy. It's so much of a dupe for the Makeup Forever HD powder, the NYX powder. It's incredible. I use this under my eyes at the moment, and it definitely brightens them up a lot. Or if I'm wanting that extra flawless look, I'll apply it all over. The other powder I use is actually a holy grail of mine, and I've been using it for quite a few years, and that is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. As you can see, I have nearly run out, so I do need to buy another. It can be worn on its own or on top of foundation. I use it on top of foundation just because I find it gives me that flawless finish that I look for. So again, it's a perfect powder. Next up is my blush palette that I'm currently using, and this is by Real Techniques. This is the Hot Spice palette. It's incredible. I love this thing. It has so many different shades, perfect for blush. I actually also use some for my crease. I actually already use some for my crease as shadows, and I find they create just such pretty colours, which my eyeshadows don't sometimes, depending on what shades I have. And it also has two highlight shades, so it's a bonus for £6 from Makeup Revolution. It's incredible. Last up is the bottom part of my makeup bag, which does have a couple more face products. The first one being the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. This bronzer is absolutely amazing. As you can see, the bronzer is absolutely stunning. This Hoola bronzer I actually love to contour with because it is matte. It works amazingly. I do hate bronzers that have shimmer in them or glitter. I don't want to look like a disco ball. But matte bronzers I love. If you use any matte bronzers, let me know below because I am on the search for some new ones. Next up is my last face product, and oh my god, it is gorgeous. Take a look at this beauty. How pretty is that highlighter? It's absolutely stunning. This one is a new favourite of mine. My boyfriend actually got me this from the Body Shop recently, and I'm in love with it. It's just gorgeous. I was scared to use it, but I love it. It's a perfect highlight, and it's definitely a dupe for the MAC Natural Skin Finishes in, I think it's Global Glow, but this one is actually shade number 2, and it's Warm Glow, so it is very similar in name as the MAC one as well, but it's definitely a dupe. If you want to see swatches, I'll leave the link down below for my latest blog post, and you can see the swatches there as well. Next up are a couple of eye products. I'll start with my eyebrow kit first, and this is the Eyelure Brow Trio. With regards to the highlight shade, I do find it absolutely shit. There's no other words for it. There's no pigmentation to it. If you can kind of see, I've just swatched it, but there's barely anything there. It's useless, doesn't do anything. The other two, one's a powder and one's a gel. I've used them today on my brows and they work so well. They last all day, keeps in place. I absolutely love them. I do sometimes use a brow gel, and that is also by Eyelure Brow Control and Shape Gel. This is just like a clear gel, keeps them in place. It doesn't set hard, which I like. I found some brow gels do set hard and I don't like that. This one works really well. Next up are my eyeshadows, and this is the Maybelline The Nudes palette. This is absolutely stunning. It's got so many brown bronzy shades, some grey shades, highlight shades and a black. It's perfect for everyday use, just to create a subtle smoky eye or a bit more dramatic. I actually love this over my Naked Basics palette, and I think that says a lot, and I find these a lot more pigmented as well. Next up are mascaras. Mascaras are something I struggle to like just because I wore false eyelashes for quite a few years every single day, and it ruined my lashes. They're extra short, they're just horrible. I hate them until I found the L'Oreal False Lash Telescopic Mascara. This stuff is amazing. As you can see, it is quite a thin wand, the spiky type style, but it really does lengthen. It's the only mascara I found that actually lengthens my lashes really well, but it doesn't give me the volume that I like. So I also use the 17 Vavavoom mascara on top. This gives a lot of volume without looking clumpy. As you can see, it's quite a thick wand, which I love. So those two paired together are a great combination. Last up is eyeliner. Winged eyeliner is something I've sucked at for many years. I just could not do it no matter what, until I recently bought the Benefit They're Real push-up liner. This stuff is amazing. It's the only thing that makes me be able to do winged eyeliner. Yes, I can do it. I can do it. I love this stuff. I will never buy any other eyeliner product again. It's got like a little felt tip pen. You squeeze the tube, the product comes out, and it's just easy to do. So if, like me, you're useless at winged eyeliner, buy this and it will be your new best friend. I just can't say how happy I am that I found this product and that Benefit invented it. It's amazing. Actually, that is everything that's in my makeup bag at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see any demos or a bit more further about any products that I've shown today, let me know below and give me a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.